welcome to Morgan Tarot. It's Lisa here, and I'm going to do a read for Cancer for the month of August 2021. I'm doing a 3-card spread series, starting with love and relationships. Then I'm going to be doing some different topics which you'll read about in the description box below. But firstly, yes, going through the first 3-card spread series at the moment for love and relationships. And yes, as I said, pulling for Cancer. If you're watching me right now or have watched any of my other content, I do appreciate your support. This is Morgan in the background. He's the reason for the name of my channel. I've only been doing this for a bit over a week now, and I've just been overwhelmed by the amount of support that I've received, so thank you so much if you have supported me. I'm going to pull the camera down right now and get straight into it. Now, I do apologise, my microphone is not plugged in because I'm charging my phone currently, so apologies if the sound isn't as good as it normally is. I'm trying to speak up a little bit. I am using the mine's gone blank. The Tarot in Wonderland deck. So yeah, that's the one I felt guided to. I pretty much just use whatever I feel guided to use. And we are reading for, as I said, Cancer for August 2021, with a person in mind. If you are single, I'll be doing a separate 3-card pull for singles. The questions we're asking are, first question, what brings you guys together? So the first card will represent that. The second card will be what pulls you apart, and the third card will be what needs your attention in this connection. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get those messages for you. Spirit guides, guardian angels in the universe, please show us with truth and clarity what Cancer needs to know about their person. What brings them together, firstly? Thank you. Okay, we've got the 10 of Cups. Oh, that's awesome. All right, what pulls them apart? Whoop, too many cards. Don't need that many. We got the first card pretty quickly, and it looks like they're jumping around these cards, so hopefully it won't take us too long to get the second energy. Show us what pulls them apart in this connection. What pulls them apart? What pulls them apart? Show us with truth and clarity, please. Oh, okay, what pulls them apart? The Empress. And what needs their attention? What needs your attention? What needs your attention in this connection? What needs your attention? Please show us true and clear messages. All right, we've got the 2 of Pentacles. All right, now we will clarify any that need clarifying, and we'll pull a card of advice from a different deck from the universe, and then we'll pull an oracle card from the Alice in Wonderland oracle deck, which has been very insightful for me so far today. Got some great messages that have really reinforced the message that I've read in the tarot. So it just makes me feel good because I know that I am reading the correct energies, because the oracle card generally backs up what I've said in the tarot spread. All right, let's go ahead and see if that happens for us in this read as well. So as I said, 10 of Cups, first card. All right, what brings you guys together? Obviously a lot of love. You guys have got a high level of love towards each other. You may have known each other for some time. It might be a long-term connection that you guys have been in. You know, you have a happy family connection. You might have children involved. Might be a blended family even, but it's the white picket fence. It's the nice house. You know, it's the children running around. It's the animals. I very much read this the same as a 10 of Pentacles. The only difference, I guess, really is that with a 10 of Cups, it's more you've been given an opportunity to create a 10 of Cups connection, and it's really what you make of it. Whereas the 10 of Pentacles is, it's pretty much a guarantee that you have already achieved it. You've been given 10 Pentacles. With Cups, as we know, they can spill, they can be taken away. It's all about opportunities with the Cups. This is divine giving you a 10-cup opportunity, saying this is what you make of it. And with any love situation, you need to put work into it, right? So it looks like you guys come together with a lot of love. You've had a really stable, solid connection over a period of time. If it's not over a period of time, then you guys just have a lot of love for each other in general. It's a very, you've had a very close connection, all right? Okay, so second card we've got is what pulls you apart. All right, we've got the Empress, which is an interesting card for that energy, because the Empress, when represented positively, generally means someone who embodies a very caring, nurturing, motherly, you know, someone that's very, what's the word I'm looking for? They are very, they're supportive, but the word I'm trying to think of escapes me. But they do embody a lot of commitment towards, you know, the people that they have, you know, that they nurture. However, they can sometimes need to put boundaries in place because they embody such a nurturing, motherly, protective energy over the people that are in their lives that they love. They sometimes can, boundaries can get crossed if they don't put firm boundaries in place to protect themselves. They can overgive, and others can take advantage of that because they are such empathy. They're an empath. That's the word I was looking for. They are a strong empath. They care greatly about other people's feelings, more so than their own, and therefore they put other people before themselves. So in terms of the question, what pulls you apart, I'm going to pull a clarifier for that because I feel like that absolutely needs a clarifier. So can we clarify, why is the Empress here for what pulls them apart? Okay, we've got the Magician. Okay, and we have the Six of Wands. Okay, interesting energy, right. Okay, so first of all, the Magician speaks about, when it's represented positively, it's about someone manifesting something bringing something into fruition that they want, that they are working towards, so they manifest that energy by doing all the hard work to bring it in. It can also be manipulation when represented negatively. And because we're asking the question, what pulls you apart, I feel like it's represented negatively in that it may be that, well, there's a couple of stories that I'm getting here. Represented negatively, the Magician is someone who is a manipulator. It's someone who manipulates things to try and get what they want out of something. Not doing it in a sincere way, but they have care and love for you, as an Empress would for somebody. So it could be that this person may be taking advantage of the fact that that you are an Empress, and you know they are manipulating you, taking advantage of your kindness, seeing it as weakness, and just overall getting what they want out of you, but not necessarily having sincere or genuine intentions or motives. So that's how I'm reading it in one regard. Another regard I'm also getting is for what pulls you apart is they could be trying to manifest something outside of this connection, because the Six of Wands also represents victory. You know, it represents someone seeking, it can be the limelight, but you know, they're seeking victory in a situation that, you know, is either in this, but it doesn't feel like it's in this connection to me. I feel like it's outside of this connection, because we are trying to find out what it is that's pulling you guys apart. That's why I have these 3 questions in place. This is not a general read. This is a 3-card spread, 3-question spread. So we are, I made that very clear, the intention very clear. We are seeking what pulls you guys apart. And as a result, I'm reading the 2 cards together. The Magician on its own feels like they could be manipulating you as an Empress. You are the Empress, embodying, you know, a lot of love, a lot of care, nurturing towards this person, and they're manipulating that and taking advantage of you. When I got the Six of Wands, further clarifying it, I feel like it could be that, but it also could be that this person is seeking a victory elsewhere. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be in a relationship or with another person. It could be a situation they're trying to put their energy into. They're trying to manifest a, let's say, for example, a better position at work, a promotion, putting in a lot of time into a project, a passion project, a hobby, a sport, hanging out with their friends a lot, and just seeking a victory in that regard. There's definitely an essence here of someone that's putting their energy elsewhere. They're giving their time and their energy into manifesting something else that is outside of the connection, because if it was represented positively, it wouldn't be in the 2nd position for what pulls you guys apart. So take that as it resonates. I feel like they're either being manipulative and trying to get victory that way over getting what they want out of you, and taking advantage of you in regards to that, or they are spending their time and energy trying to manifest something outside of the connection, which is actually pulling you guys apart. Take that as it resonates. I feel a little bit more drawn to the first scenario, but it could be that it's half and half, or it could be, you know, that some of you, a very small percentage of you, one story resonates and another small percentage for the other. So Spirit is kind of telling me that I feel more so that it is I wanted to tell you both stories because, you know, we are reading for a lot of people here, but I feel more so that this person is actually manipulating you as an empress, because as I said, if she doesn't have her boundaries firmly in place, she is easily taken advantage of. And there is a lot of love here, so it's quite possible that because of all of this love that you embody towards them, they take advantage of you in that regard, and they try to seek victory out of you in some way, whether that be, you know, just manipulating you to get what they want out of you because you're such a giver and such a nurturer. They could be taking from you financially. They could be taking, you know, they could be doing something sneaky outside of the connection, but, you know, they're trying to seek a victory over you by being manipulative. So that's the main energy I'm getting, but also, like I said, they could be spending a lot of energy on manifesting something outside of the connection that they want to be victorious with. All right, third card, what needs your attention? We've got the Two of Pentacles. Now, again, this is an energy of someone that has two conflicting interests on the go. They're juggling. They have two, as you can see in the picture, he's juggling here. So quite often when represented negatively, this card is, you know, someone who is juggling too much. Quite often it's, you know, it can be two different people. It can be, you know, it can be work and life. It can be work and a relationship. So that, you know, they're struggling with the balance of something. They're finding it hard to have balance, and because of that imbalance, they're then, you know, it's rolling into an essence of this person has too much on their plate. They're overcommitting and they're actually juggling too, which they can't fully commit both to both of them. So one or both of them will be suffering because they're not able to give that full commitment to either of these. Whatever this represents. Now, I'm going to clarify that. We want to find out what needs your... Now, it is in the position of what needs your attention, so it does seem that this person, again, not positive, unfortunately, for you, Cancer, is that this person, you know, may be juggling another person. Now that we're looking at the Empress with the Magician and the Six of Wands, they might be having success and victory in trying to, and they might be manipulating this other person also, because it's a very manipulative card, the Magician, when it's represented negatively. And now that we've got the Two of Pentacles needing your attention, it's very much, I'm getting, you know, Spirit's telling me that this is something to watch out for. This person has just got too much on their plate and they're trying to juggle two different things. And now we're trying to clarify from Spirit, exactly, Spirit, what is this thing that they're juggling? What are the two energies that they're juggling here? There's definitely two energies I can feel. Five of Cups. Okay, let's get one more card. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Cancer for August 2021? Why is the... Oh, just lost half the deck. Apologies, guys. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Cancer and their person for August 2021? What is it representing? What is the Two of Pentacles representing? Sorry, I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm trying to speak up as much as I can. Like I said, my microphone is out for this read. We've got the Four of Wands. Okay, so representing the Two of Pentacles, we've got the Five of Cups, which is an energy of someone who's discontented and has chosen to, quite often they've either chosen or their person has chosen to separate from them. It's about, you know, there's been contention, there's been a loss of some kind, you know, there's been, they're just not feeling as though they're not feeling, the word has escaped my brain, they're not feeling as though they're getting contentment from this connection, so they're discontented, and as a result, they're just not happy with the situation, and they generally are not, they're walking away. It's another energy of change and conflict and chaos. It's a five, you know, fives are about, you know, conflict, change, confrontation, drama, and as you can see, there's 3 cups spilled there. That's an energy of, you know, a love that's been spilled out. As I said with the cups energy before, it's about, you know, you've been given an opportunity to create it. It takes work and effort, and the cups can spill. The cups can be filled with all kinds of things, as we see with the Seven of Cups energy. But yeah, it looks like representing the Two of Pentacles. It could be that this is representing, because it's what needs your attention, that this person may well be offering their cups elsewhere as well. They do have 2 cups here, and there's 3 that are spilled. So, you know, if this needs your attention, it could be that there are cups being offered elsewhere with the other, just looking at the other cards that we have. But then we have the Four of Wands, which is like the 11-11 you know, happiness card. This is a celebration card. This is, you know, it's all about people coming together to celebrate something. It's about weddings, reunions, just, it's generally a really positive card. But when represented negatively, it could mean that, you know, this person is putting in that love elsewhere, you know, because of the other cards that are around it. I mean, if this, you know, was next to a lovers and a 10 of cups, I'd be thinking, you know, great, this person has a lot of love for you and they see you as their wish fulfillment. But because we've got a few other energies here of victory in the, you know, in the challenge positions for what pulls you apart and what needs your attention, it seems this person is juggling something else. They are, you know, being manipulative with the magician here. They may, you know, well not being honest with you or this other person, if there is another person or situation. As I said, it doesn't necessarily mean a person, but I'm feeling more and more like it's a person, because the Four of Wands is an energy of love, being towards, you know, a commitment. Like I said, it can be the 1111 card, that you're, you know, a divine offering, or you're meant to be together. But we've also got the Five of Cups here in the challenge position, about, you know, what needs your attention. It may be that this person is giving their cup out to others and not just in this connection, hence why the Two of Pentacles is here. There's a juggling energy going on. Let's get a card of advice from the from a different deck, from the universe. Can we please get some advice for Cancer about this situation? It's a bit of a difficult situation to read, in terms of, you know, it always hurts me to read energies like this, that people might be going through this situation in their lives, you know, because this message is intended for somebody. I'm hoping that it's not intended for a lot of you, but it is definitely intended for a small portion of you. So please take it as it resonates. If it is not resonating with your situation, please don't try to make it fit. All right, so we want a card of advice, please, for Cancer. For the situation, we've got the Eight of Swords that just flipped, or tried to flip. Okay, so the Eight of Swords is all about being, you know, it's all about being trapped in a mental prison of your own doing, quite often, or just being in your head, really in your head, very conflicted. It can be a mental health card. Someone here is just very, you know, conflicted about this situation. And I think the advice here is from Spirit and the universe is that, you know, you may well be in a mental prison of your own doing. You may really be overthinking this, analysing about this, but, you know, in actual fact, I feel like, you know, you need to make a decision, because we've got the Two of Swords here on the top of the deck. That's about being indecisive and having two different pathways to take and not being sure which one to take. It can also be a card representing someone who is being dishonest and is giving their love in two directions. Okay, I'm just going to be honest. Knight of Pentacles, that can be, you know, a very slow moving energy of something coming in but very slowly. We've got the Nine of Swords, which is all about, you know, someone having really sleepless nights. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Yeah, look, honestly, guys, I'm just going to tell it like it is. The advice is to be very careful, because it looks like you are already in a very stuck position, and this is why you're seeking clarity about this connection. I feel like Spirit's telling me that, you know, the message is to be very careful. You are already in a very bad state of mind because of this connection. Maybe they're not being upfront with you about whatever's going on here. There's certainly an energy of someone taking advantage of you. It feels like there's a lot of love, or there has been a lot of love, and it might even be a long-term commitment. And because of that, they're now getting into a stage where they're perhaps taking advantage of your kindness and maybe seeing as a bit of a weakness, and as a result, they might be not giving you as much as they did in the past. They might be starting to divide their time up between different things. It could be another person. I don't know certainly. Spirit isn't telling me really clearly that it's another person, but I kind of get this feeling, just an intuition, and I am an intuitive empath. I do feel like there may be something else that is not positive for this connection that's taking up their time. There is a few cards here that show it could be a love situation. Given we've got the Four of Wands, the Five of Cups is about, you know, being discontented in a situation and seeking, you know, love elsewhere. Two of Pentacles is a juggling energy. Magician represented in the way it is manipulation. Six of Wands is about seeking victory, and it certainly doesn't feel, because of the challenge positions, that it's with you. And then we've got the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords on the top of the deck, so it's not looking great. I hope that I'm wrong, and I hope this doesn't resonate with many of you. I've just pulled an oracle card for you from the Tarot in Wonderland Oracle deck, and it says 34 impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspective. I think that's pretty much in line with all of the other reads I've been doing. The Oracle card has actually been summing up my read. It's actually been connecting to it. You can't make this stuff up. Honestly, I shuffled the deck. This is what's come out. It's saying, you've got to work through a level of disbelief. And I feel like if you look at the Eight of Swords as advice from, and it might be just clarifying to us that, and confirming to us, and Spirit's confirming that you are very trapped about this. You're very, very unsure about how to step forward, what to do in this situation. You are indecisive here with the Two of Swords. They're being indecisive. They're not giving their energy and not being completely honest about things. And, it feels like you need to take a fresh perspective on this connection, which is the message of this card. It may be an impossible situation, but you need to try to take a fresh perspective on this and try to work through that level of disbelief that this is happening, that Eight of Swords stuck energy, and try to get yourself out of it and actually trying to resolve the situation, try to address it, try to find out, despite all your fears, that if this is something that you need to be worried about, you need to sit down and have a chat with, a real good talk with this person that you're connecting with, and just, be upfront and honest. Let them know that this is really concerning you, if it is in fact concerning you. Like, if this doesn't resonate, please do not connect it to your situation. I do not want to go around accusing people of being unfaithful or, giving their attention elsewhere to other things if it's not actually the case. You'll know if this message is for you, because you'll be, tuned in, and you'll be concerned, and you'll be thinking, okay, this all makes sense. This is what I need to do. This is the advice. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching and for all your support. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.